How not to spare the rod and spoil the child at the same time. Like, it's about time we spoke about this, guys. Now, let's not even sugarcoat it. How some women have literally allowed their kids to be so ill-mannered, and they display their ill manners in public everywhere, disgracing you up and down, and you want to form the best mother of the year. Like, you want to literally win the best the award of the best mother, like the best mother award of the year. So you believe that, okay, since you cannot be able to use the rod to make your child grow up in an upright way, there's no other way you can use. You just be allowing them to live the way they live and be doing shady things. Now, let me tell you, some of you even go as far as giving their kids to their grandmothers to take care of. And let me tell you, if there is one thing that spoils the kids the most, are grandparents. Why? There's some kind of things growing up we could not do, but now, like, we could not do it and our parents look at us doing it, but now they see their grandchildren doing it and they don't say a word, and you're left wondering, why are they behaving like this? Is it that they really hated us that much? Like, the world is really changing, and so are our parents. They used to be disciplinarians. They used to be big with discipline and all that, but they're no longer that. And some of them were also learning how to treat us and how to make us get disciplined inside the job. Like, nobody literally teaches you how to bring up your child in a good way. If you're not a Christian, of course, like, you're not reading the Bible to find out what the Bible is telling you on how to bring up a child the Christian way, of which most people are not Christians and most people are not Muslims either. Some people are literally, they don't believe, they're not believers, you get. So how do they now get, or where do they now get means and ways on how to train their kids not to be spoiled, like their kids not to be bad, their kids not to be so indisciplined and rude? And I just feel like some people, they just overlook a lot of things. Your child knows that you have guests. The guests will show up in your house. Your child will now begin to showcase their talents. I don't take that. Personally, I don't. Because growing up, if there is a character we used to wear when there are guests in the house, like, you really have to wear that gown. See, you see that gown of when guests are at home. Oh God. Like, we used to have different characteristics. There's some things you say when it's only us that are around, but there are things you say when guests are around. If it's good for you, don't even say anything at all. There is no way you could go somewhere with my mom and they'll give you food and you eat without looking at her. As in, there is a look you used to look at her. If my mom look at you like this, you will know that if you eat that food, as in, if you eat that food, just know that your own is finished. The moment you reach home, like, you are dead meat. Do you get? And these days, I see children misbehaving in front of their parents, and I feel so irritated. Now, in my circle of, I won't say friends, but in my circle of acquaintances, I have this one particular acquaintance that kind of, her kids are not so disciplined. And I like her for the person that she is, but I don't like that aspect. The aspect that you are not a disciplinarian parent. The aspect that if I go out with you, I stand a chance to carry the shame with you. Yes, because if I'm my acquaintance and I follow you up and down, or you follow me up and down, and your kids go and embarrass us somewhere, they will not say they embarrassed their mother. They will say they came with those ladies, those two ladies. You see, and that is one thing I'm still trying to fight until now, because this is someone I've known for a while now, like for some months now, and I'm like, okay, me and this person have not really had any issues. We have not quarreled, we have not had any issues at all. But the problem that I have now is that your kids are a headache. And because I've already told you, and even you know they are, because they keep embarrassing you in front of me, you know. The fact that you're not making or taking measures to make sure that they change is what baffles me. And to be honest, there are so many ways to kill a rat. Like, there are so many ways you can discipline your children. You can inculcate discipline in your kids, even if you spare the rod. It's not always about using cane, no. There are so many ways you can inculcate. Now I remember growing up, there are some mistakes we will do. Guy, just know that dinner, you will not eat it. Just know that day you sleep hungry. I'm not even playing. There are some mistakes you'll do. Just know that you will not watch cartoon for a week. There are some mistakes you'll do. They will seize your ball. They will seize your skipping rope. That thing that makes a kid feel like a kid. That things that make a kid feel good. That thing that is really important to your child. If it's Spider-Man that is important to your child, there is a mistake they will do that they will not watch that Spider-Man for a whole week. They will sit up. There is a mistake that they will do if you know your child is a foodie. There is a mistake they will do that they will not see food to eat that night. They will sit up. Because if they remember that this thing is standing between me and food, if they remember that this thing is standing between me and Spider-Man, there is a mistake growing up you will do that they will not give you transport fare to enter bus to school. You will trek. And if you remember that you will trek to school, you will sit up. Because who likes to suffer? After all, there is no award for who suffer past. Like, all of us literally don't like suffering. There's a mistake you will make that even that money they used to give you for break, nobody will give you that money again. You know, so there are so many ways to kill a rat, like literally so many ways to inculcate discipline in your children, that you spare the rod and still you will not spoil the child. And I just felt the need to come out and talk about this thing. Like, we should stop sugarcoating it. If you carry your children and go out, that is when you will know you are trying. You will know you are doing a good job. Let me tell you, in today's society, the kids that are being born from Gen Zs, the kids that are being born by millennials, that are the ones that are now the Gen Zs, like, they are so indisciplined. There are things that a little kid open their mouth to say, and you look at the kids, you look at the mom, you look at the kid again, and you don't know what to say. Because literally most parents, even in openings, public gatherings, and public domains, they are so full of themselves that you cannot correct their child. Long ago, somebody would literally correct your child in your presence. And now, nobody does that. I remember there's a day we were going to church and my daughter was crying. And if you ask me, she was crying for nothing. We came down from the car, we were going to church, and she said no, that we should enter car again. And I'm like, Ma, where are we entering this car to? So to me, the way I am, the way I was brought up, listen, there's some bullshit you will not do and I will look at you like I won't take it. Do you get? I was not giving her face. I was just allowing Auntie to continue with her crying because I did not kill my mother. It's not you that will come and kill me. Do you get? And then there's this lady that just decided to put her mouth inside. And she was like, Madam, the baby is crying. Won't you pet the baby? Because my baby was crying and I literally used my hands to spank the baby so that she will cry better and know that what she's doing is wrong. And then the lady came, she didn't see me even spanking the child. And she was telling me, Madam, the baby is crying. Won't you even pet her? And I looked at her, I was like, pet her for what? Makaginizi, like why? Why should I be petting her? I have a 7-year-old and I have a 2-year-old. And you are asking me why I'm not petting the 2-year-old. Does it not occur to you that the 7-year-old is me that gave birth to that one too? And it's me that brought up that one in my own way. Me, I cannot beg a baby to eat. I cannot beg a baby to do what I know that is a must for them to do. See, you have to do it until you have to eat that food. If you stay, if hunger wire you, you will eat it. Do you get? So there are so many ways to kill a rat and you need to inculcate them. And I was just like, Madam, I cannot beg a baby to continue being stubborn and stupid because this baby is clearly crying for nothing. I know when to pet a child and when not to pet a child. I know when the child is showcasing nonsense and rubbish and I don't take it. Allow me to bring my children up in the way I know how. Because even me, I'm not sure if your children, the way you're reasoning now, with the kind of reasoning you're reasoning, I'm not sure if your children are giving you peace right now or even if you are proud of them. Do you get? So let's be guarded. Let's know ways and means to use to make sure that these children don't spoil.